Good morning, everybody. This is Grandmaster Rod with Shimyungdo TV. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope you're starting off the day well. It's beautiful out here in Miami. I see it's out there sunny. A little bit cloudy, but it's still a nice day. I know a lot of you might be already in church or getting ready to go, or some of you are already just relaxing at home with the family or by yourselves watching TV or so. All right. Today, I want to go ahead and talk to you about procrastination. What is procrastination? What do we mean when we say procrastination? Well, a lot of people take it in different ways and understand it differently, and that's why they react to it differently. My belief or my personal opinion on this is somebody that's stopping themselves from progressing or growing in a certain aspect in their life. That's procrastination. When they're not taking one step forward towards their goals. Okay, and why is it? Why is it? We've talked about before why certain percentage of people reach their goals and certain don't. This is one of the reasons, procrastination. But let's go deeper into that. I always tell everybody I like to go deep into the meaning of whatever we're talking about because that's just superficial. That's what we see. We see the person not taking action, okay? But why? There's a reason why they're not doing that, and that's what you need to find out in order to break that habit and get into a good habit of making sure you take action every time. All right? So, and one of the reasons that I found um, that people procrastinate, obviously, sometimes they're stressed out, sometimes they're depressed, they're going through personal issues. So it just breaks them down. They don't have the energy or the emotions or the feelings to go forward in their goals. Okay. Um, and there's ways to break out of that. And I'll go into that in the future in our coaching program. But right now, let me just continue with the aspect of the procrastination. And one of the aspects that I look at that is very important and that can help you break out of any of those feelings is a reward. You don't have a reward system in place for achieving your goal. So if there's no motivation, no reward at the end, then what's the purpose of doing it? What's the motivation of wanting to get up every day and take a step forward? There isn't any. Or maybe you do have a reward system, but it doesn't motivate you. You just put it there because somebody said, or because everybody else is doing that. And so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I remember many, many years ago, um, I was on a coaching program for martial arts, and the director of the program motivated all of us to go ahead and try to win a $10,000 Rolex watch. I forgot what the contest was. It was some type of a contest or something. And, he said anybody that accomplishes this will receive, I will give you this free um, Rolex watch, $10,000 Rolex watch. Okay. Wow. In the beginning, I was so excited. I was motivated. Man, I want that $10,000 watch. Wow. That's going to look beautiful on my wrist. That's going to show success. All this. As the months passed, I wasn't doing the things I was supposed to in order to reach that goal. And later on in years, I didn't do it. I didn't reach it. And later on in years is when I realized it. I was chasing after somebody else's reward. That didn't motivate me. Watches, if you ever look at me, you ever see me, I hardly ever wear any jewelry. No watches, no necklaces, nothing. Okay, the only thing I have is a little, I forgot what a religious little band on my foot. And that's about it. But I hardly wear any jewelry. Jewelry doesn't motivate me. Very rare. If I go out in to a special occasion or something, I'll wear a watch. Necklaces I haven't worn in I don't know how long. Rings, forget it. Never wear rings. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with it and there's nothing right with it. It's just me, my personal viewpoint. Those things don't motivate me. Okay, so getting back to this, you have to find a reward that you'll get motivated to, and you're going to want to get up every single day. Every single day, you're going to want to get up and go forward towards that goal. Every day, one step forward is better than no steps or 1 or 10 steps backwards. So you don't have to go full out, but at least take one step forward every single day. Do something to get you closer to that goal. And you're going to see how you're going to reach that goal. You're going to accomplish that. Okay? I remember back in October, November of last year, went through a little personal crisis, and I lost my motivation because I had a reward. There was a reward I was going to get at the end of this goal I had set. Things were going great, and all of a sudden everything just turned sour. And I lost that motivation because that reward wasn't going to be there. So it is important to have a goal. And it's important to have a reward for when you accomplish that goal. Doesn't have to be anything major. Doesn't have to be anything, outrageous. Something comfortable, something you can give yourself. Maybe, it is a watch, or maybe it's a brand new car if you've been looking around or thinking about buying a car. And if that'll motivate you, then maybe that's it. Maybe it's going out to a fancy restaurant that you've wanted to always go to. Whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. But part of procrastination is when we don't have a reward system. You've heard everybody talk about always think of the end result, not the beginning. And that way you work your way down. So this is similar to that. Think of the reward before you think of even just getting started. That way that reward keeps you motivated every single day. Okay? I know that I've been doing this nutritional program now for almost a year and a half, taking it serious almost a year. And I didn't have a reward for wanting to lose the weight. Yet I lost it, My motivation was just, okay, well, it feels good. I'm going to go ahead and lose a few pounds and I'll feel better. And as I started to do it and I started to feel better, I got myself more motivated. Now I kept doing it, but without a reward. And I reached my goal, which was 180 pounds down from 205, 210, something like that, okay, to 180. My ultimate goal really is somewhere between 175 and 180. But I didn't have a reward system. I just did it, and that's why I think it took longer. If I would have had a reward, I would have gotten more motivated every single day. I would have worked at it. I would have reached it. 25 pounds or 30 pounds is not really a lot. It is a lot, but it's not really a lot. It can be lost in less than a year, obviously. It's just I had no motivation, no real strong motivation, no reward to give me that motivation. So, part of your procrastinations is, number one, put a reward system in for you. Get yourself a reward. Okay? And then work towards that. Every day look at that, think of that reward so that you can get motivated and excited about it. Okay? Another thing is, when we go through hard times or stressful times, the worst thing is to get agitated. The worst thing is to get upset. What you need to do is sit down and analyze your situation. Think. Really think it out. How long have I been in this position? How long have I suffered? How long have I been stressed out? And is this the first time? Or has this happened in the past? Is this repeating in my life? If it's repeating in your life, then there's something wrong. You're making the wrong choices. Simple as that. Okay? If you keep banging into that same wall and then sit down and relax and think that, okay, now it went away, and you stand up and you bang into that wall again, you're making the wrong choices. Find the right choice, because the one you're doing is not the right one. Okay? Now, you get out of that stress, again, by relax, analyze, and then go forward again. Go around that wall, go under that wall, go over that wall, whatever it takes, but find your way around it. Okay? And that'll help you get out of that stress, and that's part of reaching your goals. Once you get rid of that and you start feeling well about yourself, okay? It's unlimited what you can accomplish. It's unlimited what you can do. 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, in June, July, we opened up this school. And I had come from failing, and I say failing because I always put the blame on myself, nobody else, of losing my school. I made a wrong decision, a real bad decision that, cost me over $100,000. But you know what? I had to get back on my feet. And thanks to certain people that came to my rescue and helped me out, I got back on my feet. I started from zero students, and worked our way up to, we're almost at 100 now. We're at 90 students. We're almost at 100. Okay? So it can be done. You can make the right choices, and you can reach your goals, and you can stop procrastinating if you give yourself a reward system. Okay? Make sure you do that. Okay? Another thing, let's you know what? Let's do something. Why don't we do something? Let's go ahead and let's set a goal together. Let's set a goal together, and I'm going to share it with you. But a personal goal. Okay? Let's say in the school here, between now and let's say August 10th, exactly a month. In a month, by the middle, let's say the 15th of August. If we pass 100 students, active students, okay, I will throw an appreciation party here at the school. That's my goal. That's my reward. My reward is going to be to share it with everybody. That'll be my personal reward. To have a good time and share and thank everybody for their support. Okay? So this goes out to everybody. All the kickboxing students, all the martial arts children students, all the adult martial arts students. Okay? How are you going to help? Refer somebody. Refer people. We have a month. We're at 190. We've got 10 more students to reach. That's not a lot. Okay? We've got 80 and 90 students. If just half of you bring in one person, we're going to pass that. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. If you agree with me and you accept it, put I'm in the chat afterwards. Put I'm in, and then it's up to you. It's your job to bring in people. Okay? To refer people, so we get that, and we'll have a big party. We'll open it up for everybody, just our students to come in and an appreciation. Alrighty? Okay. What else? Okay, just to wind up here, this Saturday coming, I'm going to have a book signing. I have the new edition of my book is out. I have limited copies. There's only 26, 30 copies. So if you want one, you need to put your name on there, telling me you want a copy and that you will be here. You can come and pay anytime during the week. And then the book will be ready for you on Saturday. Okay, I will be signing them there. There's 2 versions of the book. One is just the book, which is here. Let me show you. Right here. Okay, it's got all the stuff that you need. The forms. Okay, the belt system. It's got a lot of history on myself. Has everything you need per belt level, the requirements. Okay. What else do we have here? We have pictures, special pictures of different events and activities. The Hall of Fame pictures. We have here some of our nutritional program. Okay, so we have a lot of good things in there. That's one version. The other version is the same. The book with the whole DVD set. That brings all the videos from white belt to pre-black. teaches you all the self-defense, all the forms, all the step sparring, all the combination, and it has special edition videos there of me demonstrating and some of the students, even Grandmaster Kim, my teacher. There's a special video there that shows him in action. Okay, so that'll be Saturday. Make sure, but you need to make sure you put on the chat that you want a copy so I can reserve it. I only have limited editions right now while the others are being printed. Okay, so make sure you do that. All right, great. Remember, procrastination, put a reward system so that you make sure you go through with your goals. Okay, have a reward yourself. And remember, we've got a contest going on here now. We got to reach 100 students by August 15th. And if we do that, we'll throw a big party here at the school for everybody. All right? This is Grandmaster Rod signing out with Shimyoungdo TV. And if you like what you heard, there's more to it on building your businesses or starting a business in my coaching program. Like I said, in about a week or so, I'll give more information on that. All right, everybody have a blessed Sunday. Thank you.